Before step deviation, which chapter is this, students? What are the chapter we are doing? Can you unmute and answer, all of you all? Which chapter is this? Mean and median. Mean and median. Yeah. Mean and median. We have started with mean. In mean, there are three types to find the value of mean. The first one is sum of all observation divided by number of observation. Direct method. What do you call it as? You call it as direct method. What's the formula for direct method? Sum of xi fi divided by fi. Before this, we had some normal question, and for that, the mean was sum of all observation divided by number of observation. Okay, second method is assumed mean method. What do you call assumed mean method? What's the formula for assumed mean method, students? We have to assume a value a plus summation of fi di divided by summation of fi. I didn't give it for this week's test. I'll make you all revise Friday or Saturday, and I'll give it for the next week. I mean, for last week I didn't give. This week I'll give assumed mean method. Next, fi di is given. What's the formula for di? We need a separate column for di. What's the formula? Respond, all of you all. Xi minus, yes, xi minus a. Once you get xi minus a, then we need a fourth column to multiply fi di. These two methods are done. Now the third method, last and most important method, step deviation method. Step deviation method is similar to assume mean method, but we do one extra thing. One extra column is required. The formula for step deviation. The formula for step deviation is mean is equals to same. We need assumed value a plus c into summation of fi ui divided by summation of fi. Just look at these two formulas, students, this and this. Instead of summation of fi di, we have another column ui. This time it is not di, it is ui. And for ui there is a formula. Ui is equals to xi minus a divided by c. Make a note of this formula, all of you. Write all these formulas. Start from the beginning. Direct method, assume mean method, step deviation method. Practice the formulas. Once you're thorough with formula, I'll tell you how to solve the question. Instead of C, take it as H, students. Take this as H. H is the difference. Go through the formula for step deviation A plus H into Fi Ui. So you need a separate column, two columns. For Ui you need a column. Then when you get Ui value, Fi Ui, you have to multiply. And this is the formula for Ui, Xi minus A. Look, it is similar to assume mean method students here. The only thing is you divide by H. Instead of Di, Ui is given. Instead of Di, it is Ui. All of you completed? Made a note? Okay, we'll start the question. Last question, 16th question. And what did teachers do in school today? What did you allow math students? Construction. What about mean median? Yes, 9B, 9C, other section. Okay, quadrilaterals. What about mean median? Did they complete? How many exercises you allow? Do you allow the next exercise? Median, mean? Okay, whoever was there, Bhargavi. Who else? Yeah, was there. Okay. Tomorrow you ask your friends, so let me know. How many exercise, how many questions are there? Okay. Only if you all tell I can teach students. If not, I'll skip because I don't know how much they have done. Let me know, I'll complete it. Look at the 16th question, last one. Using step deviation method. Read the question later. You have to solve using step deviation. Okay. So the question is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 170, 320, 530, 700, 230, 140, 110. So the table will be almost the same. For all the questions, you'll get this, and they'll ask you to use step deviation method. Write it in this way: xi, fi, 18, 19, 20, 21, okay, 18, 21, 22, 23. and the values are 170, 320, 530, 700, 230, 110. Okay, now tell me the formula, students. What is mean formula? If you just write the formula, that is enough. It is very simple to solve. Tell me mean formula for step deviation. All of you unmute. A plus summation of summation of FIUI divided by, see, this summation of FIUI, this is separate. A is separate, these values are separate. Now tell me, what are the tables we need? Extra column I need. I need a column for UI. What is UI formula I gave? Xi minus H divided by H. All of you will write this. First draw the table neatly. Write the values, write the formula. Yes, students done. Look at the screen, all of you. Yeah, look at the screen. Now we need specific values. We need A value and H value. If I take A and H value, we can substitute and get the answer. A stands for assumed mean. Same like previous. We have to assume a value. From where do we assume? From Xi or Fi? For A value, from where do we assume? From Xi, right? Who told Fi? Are we assuming it from Fi? Xi? How do you assume the value? Which is the middle term? Which is the middle term? 21? Fine. Now, what if 25 is there, students? Now tell me which is middle term. Do we have exactly one middle term or two middle terms here? Two. Remember this, whenever we have two middle terms like this, I mean, not exactly, there's no middle term. We have 21 and 22. You can take either 21 or 22. Is it clear? So don't get confused. You can take either 21 or 22. You'll get the answer. Fine. For this question, 21. Let me take this as A. Next. We got A as 21. Write it. A is equals to 21. Next. We need a value for H. H is nothing but the difference between this value, first and second. What is the difference between 19 and 18? How much is 19 minus 18? 1. That is the value of H. 1. Is this clear? All of you understood? H value. What do you want me to repeat, Bhargavi? See, A value is how much? And what is the other thing required in this? In this, what are the different variables we have? We have A, H. Next, what else? What are different variables? Fi and Fi. Fi we know it's already given in the table, right? Fi is already given. Just a minute. Which question is this? Can you check the question in your textbook, students? Is this the question given? All of you check once. Next, what about A value, Bhargavi? A value is given or we need to find? Assumed mean method. Okay, we found that. Next, what about UI? Is it a value or a formula? What is UI? UI is a separate column, right? It's a separate column. Okay, it's a separate column. And what about H? H is a separate column or a value? H is a value. And what is that H? H is the difference of Xi. Look at the difference of Xi. What's the difference between 18 and 19? Take 23 and 24. What is the difference? That is the value of H. For H, what you have to take? The difference between each value in Xi and Fi. Is this clear? Understood now? Now tell me UI formula. What is UI? Xi minus A divided by H. Tell me the first one, students. For the first one, what is UI? What is Xi? 18 minus 21 divided by what is H? 1. What's the answer? 18 minus 21 plus 3 or minus 3? So for the first one, it is minus 3. All of you understood the calculation? Anya, can you respond? Delicia, Anya, minus 3. Tell me the next one, Delicia. What's the next one? For the next one, what is Xi? 19 minus divided by y1. Y1, Delicia. Okay, what is H value here? How did I get 1? Not only 18 and 19. You take any difference, you will get 1, right? You take given 20 and 21, you should get 1. You take any difference, you should get 1. What's the answer? 19 minus 21 minus 2. Completed, students. All of you will complete this. Yes, Delisha, tell me the next column. Once you complete this column, what's the next column? Look at the formula and tell me what else is required. Look at the formula, Delisha. What else is required? We found the value of A. We found the value of H. Then what else is required? Yeah, what else is required? Respond. Summation of Fi we have. What else is required? Why not able to answer? What do you mean by Fi and Ui? How do you calculate Fi and Ui? Tell me, how do you get the value Fi Ui? 170 into minus 3. So when you're solving, keep repeating all these things, Delisha. Understood? So don't be silent. Even if I'm not asking, when you're writing, keep repeating whatever formulas are there. So that will enter your mind, you won't forget. 2 days you remember, the same week I give test, you're skipping all these questions. You're not able to do. Complete it, all of you. Find all the UI value, students. Once you find UI, multiply Fi UI. All of you got the same values? -3, -2. Yes, students completed, respond. Unmute the call and respond. For this, for the first one, 510. Now what is the summation of Fi? Calculate summation of Fi and calculate summation of Fi ui. These two. This is not required, this is not required. Then write the values. Mean is equals to. How to calculate these things, students? What did I tell you all? Minus will be common, but you have to add all three, right? 510 plus 640 plus 530. Your answer will be negative, but add all three. Add all these three. And even these three. Add even these three. Which one? Kia. What do you get? 510 plus 640 and 530. How is it 6180? Tell me this calculation part. Tell me, Kia, how do you add it? Be quick. 0 next. 5 5s are 10. 5 6 are 30. You're multiplying this or you have to add? Add. Then what do you get? Or you want someone to help you? You know what is 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 6 is? So what's the answer? Minus 1006? 680. For this, what do you get? Plus, add all these three. What's the value, students? Is it 840? Minus 1680 plus 840. What's the answer? Calculate it. All of you got 840 for this. FIUI. Calculate FI, summation of FI. Be quick. Even in exam, it's a lengthy question. Think and do it properly. Any one step you'll make mistake, zero. You'll definitely get zero for this. Be quick. We have to start the next exercise. What's the answer for FI? What about Tony, Ananya? What's the answer, students? What did you all get? Aileen, Delicia, Anya. What's the answer you all told? 2200. See, add and subtract, students. Don't just sit and wait for me to do. I know few students are just waiting for the answer, copy paste, and you're leaving the class. A value, assumed value. Because if I see your answer sheet, I can easily identify. Those who are really solving are able to do the test paper well. So what is A value? Respond. What is A? A is 21 plus H value is 1 into what is summation of FIUI divided by 2200, right? So 840 divided by 2. What's the answer in textbook, students? Let me check. Okay, 20.62. Wait, let me check where I have done. 18, 19, 20, 21, 170, 320, 530, 700, 230, 140, 110. Okay, we have done a mistake here, students. We have done a mistake here. Can you tell me this value? All of you unmute and tell me what did we get here? Minus 1680. And for this part, 840. What is minus 1600 plus 840? Is it positive or negative? Minus. Okay, that is what I have missed here. It should have been minus 840. See, one silly mistake, we are not able to get the final answer. Okay. So minus 840. Make a note of this. Minus 840. Let me erase and do it. What about the steps? All of you understood how to write the formula steps? Everything clear? Now here, minus 840 students. Minus 840. So 21. When you reduce it, what do you get? 80 divided by 220. Later you all can reduce. Look here. 80 divided by 220. What's the answer? We get 0.36. And you'll respond, what am I getting, students? 0.36. Minus or plus? Is it minus or plus? Unmute and respond. What is the value here? See, 840, take it inside, 2200 outside. Okay, 10 and 10 gets cancelled like this. So 0 point, add a 0. Solve all this, you should get 0 point, what did we get? 36 minus 0.36. When you open the bracket, 21 minus 0.36, the answer is 20.64. You'll get 3763. This is the answer. 20.63 is the answer. Tell me, Bhargavi, which one? You can cancel it, divide, do however you want. You should get the answer 0.36. Okay, never take LCM, students. You try to take LCM, it becomes too lengthy. Make it into decimal and subtract it. This is how we solve. All of you are understood? Is it clear? Step deviation method. Any doubts in step deviation? Okay. So first exercise done. Up to 8:45 I will conduct. Shall I erase this? All of you will complete it? Shall I erase it? Just make a note. Look at this. Once again, I'll just explain. Xi, Fi should be there. Formula is Ui. Ui is the extra column. For the form Ui formula, Xi minus A divided by H. Okay, up to 8:45 or 8:50 today I'll just extend. Let me complete median students. Take break. After 5 minutes, we'll continue. 8:30 will continue. Up to 8:45, I'll conduct. Okay, take 5 minutes break. After that, we'll continue. Yes, students, all of you are online. Shall we start the next one? The response, another 15 minutes. We'll start more in median topic. Okay, before that, can you see this last question in your textbook? Step deviation method. They have given one question. For example, you'll have one question, student. Go through that. Can you see what they've written here? 34, 37, and they've assumed what have they assumed A to be? Can someone tell me what is A value? What is assumed value? Yes, respond all of you all. What is assumed mean value? 40. And what is H? I told you H should be the difference between 34 and any value. You take any value. What is 46 minus 43? Respond. What's the value, students? What is H value? 37 minus 34 is 3. That is what they have written here. Can you see UI formula? What is UI formula? Xi minus A divided by H. How did we get minus 2, students? Tell me the calculation for the first one. All of you will respond for the first one. 34 minus 40 divided by. Yes, tell me what is 35 minus 40 divided by what is H? What is 35 minus 40? Minus 6 divided by 3. What's the answer? Minus 2. Can you see that is what we have got? Only the final answer, minus 2, minus 1, right? Then we have a column, FIUI. Multiply this column. Multiply. Then look at the summation. You get 36 here, 100. That is what they have done. Formula. Apply the formula. Add, subtract, you'll get the value. Will you all go through that one question? Is it clear, all of you all? Step deviation. Shall we start mean? Mean is done. Median. Yes, median, students. Can you all respond? Is my voice audible to all? I'm asking you all, why is nobody responding? What about median chapter? The next one is median. Mean formula I gave you all. Median. The meaning of median is whenever a value is given, or when ma'am did, all of you understood this. Bhargavi, whoever had attended, did you understand this? Median. See, the meaning of median is the middle term, students. Exactly the middle term, we call it as median. There are two formulas for this. Okay, exactly middle term. The first step, what you do is you have to arrange it in ascending or descending order. Okay, ascending or descending. We usually arrange them in ascending order. Whatever data is given, arrange it in ascending order. Once you arrange, for even number we have a formula, for odd number we have a formula. Okay, once you arrange, second is you have to count the number of terms. count how many digits are there. Whatever we count, you represent it as n. Okay, so we have two formulas. The first step, you arrange it by ascending or descending order. Mostly we arrange by ascending order. Next, apply the formula. You have to count the number of terms. Look at the first question. 15, 6, 16. Let me arrange it in terms of ascending order. So starting it is 6, 8, 9. Then we have 15, 16, 18. 5 is done, 6 is done, 16, 8 is done, 9 is done, 18. Then we have 21, 22, 25. 21, 22, 25. So this chapter is known as median. The question what they asked is find the median. Okay, find the median. So the formula, first step, first arrange them, students. First arrange. Then count the number of terms. How many numbers are there? Count and let me know how many numbers are there. 9 numbers are there total. Total 9. Now, which is the middle term? Tell me which one is exactly the middle term. Which is exactly. All of you understood how to find median? Is it clear? First, you have to arrange and look at the exact middle term. What's the answer, students? N is equals to 9. And what's the median? Median answer is 16. So we have a formula. Why others are not responding? What happened to Delicia, Dia, Aileen, Anya? Are you all there online? Kia, Ananya, Tony? Why you all are not responding, students? Why you all don't want to answer? Not even unmuting the call. What is Tony doing? Tony, Ananya? Okay, I'm able to hear only Bhargavi. I'll do one thing. Rest of you all go through the recording, students. I'll remove from the call. Okay, just go through the recording. Ah, no, answer in recording. Answer in recording. No, answer in recording, students. No, go through the recording, no problem. Answer in the recording. Okay, you'll answer recording. No, answer in recording, no problem. You all can answer in recording. Yeah, tell me, Bhargavi. Only you're responding. You tell me the answer. What is n value? Even if you're not responding, shall I remove? Will you go through the recording? 9. So there are two formulas. We have two formulas here. One is for odd number. N is 9 is odd or even? Odd number. So for odd number, the formula is, take down the formula. N plus 1 divided by 2. This is the formula. N plus 1 divided by 2. And n is equals to even. If you get even number, the formula is 1 by 2 n by 2 whatever you get plus n by 2 plus 1. This is the formula for even number. How many times to call Bhargavi? Did anyone respond? You were there online, right? What on basic respect they won't give. This is what you'll do in the class when teacher asks. Delicia, go through the recording, Delicia. If you're silent, Better go through the recording. Look, we have started median chapter. Next is median. Okay, in median, what you're supposed to do is first you arrange all the numbers. Can you see the numbers? First you arrange them. Then you have to count. When you count, what is n value? How many numbers are there? 9. 9 is what? Even or odd? So for odd, we have a formula. What's the formula? N plus 1. And for even, we have a formula. Take down the formula. When we have odd number and now, which formula should I use? Odd or even? So what's the answer? 9 plus 2. 10 by 2. What is 10 by 2? Fifth. So 5 is not the answer. Fifth observation. Which is the fifth observation here? Which is the fifth number according to? Yes. Which is the fifth one? Answer is C. So the answer for this is not fifth. I mean not 5. The answer is 16. Understood? How to solve? Try the second one. First arrange it in ascending order. Second question. Then why did you tell that you completed? Why, Delisha? You were the one who told completed, right? Bhargavi, what is even formula? Hmm. N by 2. How do you arrange them, students? Tell me in ascending order. 3, 4. Cancel it. As you solve, just cancel as you write. If not, you will repeat the numbers. 3, 4 next. 17. After 17. No, no, no. You'll understood the method, not randomly telling the number. Ascending order. After 27. After 27 is 48. 48. Then 75 and 75 and 51. Count the number of terms. This is the first step. Second term type step. Count the number of term numbers. What's the number? What's the value, Delicia? 12. Even or odd? Even for even, why no? Not adding. You shouldn't add. Just count the numbers. Even or odd? Even, right? So what's the formula for even? Half into n by 2. How much is n? 12 by 2 plus, again 12 by 2 plus 1, right? Yeah, look at the calculation here. What is 12 by 2? 6 plus, here what do we get? 6 plus 1. How much is 6 plus 1? 7. Half into, how much is 6 plus 7? 6 plus 7 is 13. What is 13 divided by 6? No, no, sorry, 13 divided by 2. Yes, tell me. What's the answer? 6 point? No, not like this, not like this. Sorry, sorry, just a minute. 6 plus 7. See, you shouldn't add 6 plus 7. 1 by 2. You have 6. The formula is when 6 plus 7 is given. What is the sixth number? Don't write 6 plus 7. What is the sixth number we have? In this, which is the sixth number? 15 plus. What is seventh number? Not 27. 7, right? 70. Sorry. Don't add 6 plus 7. It is sixth observation plus seventh observation. That's the concept. Not 6 plus 7. Now you all can add. Half into 6 plus 7, 32. What's the answer? Answer is 16. Answer is 16. So 6 plus 7 is, don't add 6 plus 7, it is sixth observation plus seventh observation. Answer is 16. Completed, all of you are done? I mean, both of you are done? Just make a note, students. Time up, well, in the class, half into 12 by 2. For homework, I want you to do the last question. First main, second question. Will you try the first main, third one? Yeah, Delisha, if you want, you do it. If not, it's left up to you. Okay, you'll be scoring the same marks, Delisha, single digit marks. Right? You won't have any improvement. So you'll be scoring single digit marks. Okay, so left up to you. If you want, you complete it. Yes, that's it for today. You all can leave. Both of you can leave.